Shame on you. Shame on you.
And what is happening on the floor of the House is a misuse of power. It is an abuse of power.
More than 100 Democrats angrily walked off the House floor, refusing to vote on whether to hold Attorney General Eric Holder in contempt. And that walkout didn't really matter when it came down ultimately to the vote. The House voting 255-67 to hold the Attorney General in criminal contempt, with 17 Democrats voting yes to that contempt vote. After the walkout, though, Democratic leaders told reporters they were disgusted by this vote.
There's something evil about using the procedures of the House, especially something as severe as holding someone in contempt of Congress to further political aims.
Attorney General Eric Holder said shortly after that Republicans put politics before public safety.
Today's vote may make for a good political theater in the minds of some, but it is at base both a crass effort and a grave disservice to the American people.
Joining me now is Republican Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee. Congresswoman, it's nice to have you here this morning. Obviously, this was a historic day in Washington, D.C., not only for this vote, but because of the Supreme Court ruling. The first time a sitting cabinet member, though, has been found in contempt of Congress. With everything else that's going on Capitol Hill, do you understand the blowback from the left about why people are saying that this was strictly partisan?
You know, I find it interesting that there is so much blowback from the left, Thomas. The American people were more engaged yesterday than ever before, and whether it was the Supreme Court ruling or the contempt vote with Holder, our email services, everything was just jammed because of so much participation. Now, I got to tell you, I think that even though they may not have liked this vote, this is the process and the rules of the House being put into action. And bear in mind, Chairman Issa and the committee have been hard at work on this investigation for many, many, many months. This is something that has drug on over a year. They're trying to get to the bottom of what happened and why there was a change of position with the Justice Department after the whistleblower allegations were made.
Congresswoman, the criminal contempt referral now goes on to the U.S. Attorney in Washington, D.C., whose boss is Attorney General Eric Holder. The legal fight could take a very long time. There are people and analysts on the left, though, that say because the Obama administration has been basically scandal-free for his first term in office, that is the reasoning why this is happening now at this point in a re-election campaign, and that's why the right in Congress is gunning for Eric Holder. How do you refute that?
Well, no, this is something that they could have kept this from happening. This is happening because there were documents subpoenaed, and that subpoena has not been addressed. And Thomas, whether it is Fast and Furious or whether it is the Solyndra investigation that is going on in Energy and Commerce Committee, the reason these are coming to fruition right now is because this administration has refused to turn over the information that Congress, the representative of the people, the U.S. House of Representatives, has been requesting. Now, if they wanted to keep this from transpiring during the fall of 2012, during a re-election campaign, quite frankly, they have had that option. They could have participated and said, you know what, this is a questionable process. They could have done that with Fast and Furious. They could have said, we agree with the Terry family. We want to get to the bottom of this. They could have said, we agree with the American taxpayers that the Solyndra loan program, the DOE loan program, all of that was questionable. Let's get to the bottom of it. Congress, let us work with you. But Thomas, that is not what we have heard from this administration. What we have seen is blocking, not releasing, changing their story, retracting letters that have been written in the Fast and Furious case, delaying getting emails and documents to us in the Department of Energy Solyndra investigation. That is what you see happening. So, in my opinion, it is a choice that this administration has made. I think they thought they could put it off, and what they are finding is that Chairman Issa is putting it on the agenda, and he's going to get to the bottom of it.
Congresswoman Marsha Blackburn, thanks for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Good to be with you, sir. Thank you.